The points that I would like to address are the following: leading with purpose, how to develop and maintain a strong national work ethic, inspiring the next generation, on how to contribute to the success of the organization, and the national prosperity. Leadership focused on influence, leading with purpose. So to lead with purpose, we must know our personal and leadership purpose, where we are going, how to plan, make adjustments, and bring about necessary changes to accomplish our purpose, foster unity, and stand against division and anything that is in our way. The purpose of our leadership can be hampered by incorrect relationships. It is therefore very important to develop and maintain good relationships with both those we lead and others. We should know how to use any type of disappointment or negative experience in our leadership to sharpen our goals and our vision. Every painful experience can be a learning experience to us as leaders and may actually benefit us and empower us to grow and become more resilient in our personal life and leadership. Every challenge you experience can position you for a life of victory. Once you are aware of your personal and leadership purpose, the greatest pressure, trials, problems, and offenses of others do not define you, but they refine you. When we think about strong national work ethics, any leader who leads under the yoke of rejection, disappointment, or approval addiction is not able to enjoy the freedom of his leadership. Being ruled by his emotions will surely affect his leadership qualities. The stronger his work ethics, the most effective his leadership will be, in order for him to be an example and voice to the nation. If you find yourself fighting for control of your circumstances because you feel overwhelmed by certain situations, either from the past, the present, you need to let them go. In any area of leadership, we must be able to rule, not allowing feelings of rejection or exclusion to control us. We should master ourselves in order to be an asset to our nation. Resist any kind of pressure anywhere we are leading. This is not counting for, just a secular job or a non-secular job, or no, anywhere we are leading. We should walk away from opportunities that offer great rewards but compromise our convictions. And the stronger we are being dealt with, I say that, by God, the better we are being formed by Him. We should resist any kind of pressure, maintain and present our personal and leadership values and high moral character in our relationship with others. Act as a catalyst of change wherever we are. When we make faults, confess our faults openly, accept failure, be open for correction and restoration, be interdependent and not afraid of the help and input of others. You should move on, do what we have to do after having made mistakes. Lead with the future in mind. Live a life of continuous positive mind change. Stand up, stand out, and overcome. To influence all areas of our nation, our light must shine and impact the whole nation. God has made all resources, wealth, and wisdom available to those who represent His Son. We should stand against the misuse of education and media. Be consciously used for national change. Influence current leaders and city builders in our community and live exemplary lives as we model to the nation. Be proactive to reverse all that causes division. Did you make mistakes? You can still reverse them and be a model to the nation, inspiring the next generation.
I'm going to deal with ethics. South Africa as a country, as you know, we're coming from apartheid, where people like us were not allowed to participate in business. We were not allowed to participate even in proper education. So we come from very far. So when we talk about issues of ethics, ethics are issues that are not, automatic. And these are issues of national security and national risk, because the country will be successful on the base of how the human resources is ethical. I was saying to one of the politicians that one of the things that we didn't do well as Black people taking over the nation is that we never really took time to train our human resources in these areas of ethics, because these things don't come by osmosis or diffusion. These are things of training where people should be trained. So I have lined up about 7 of those ethics and behaviors that we need to foster so that we can foster a culture of strong ethics as a nation. And the first one, obviously, that we need to train as we train others to become leaders, training by mouth and also by deeds, because, we are not going to just say and people follow, but people have to see these things in us. The first one is integrity. Integrity, it's a powerful, ethic that we need to have. Saying what doing what we say, very, very important. Honesty, not misleading people. It's an important attribute. And number 3, as my time is gone, is discipline. Discipline, these are self-imposed standards that we must impose on ourselves, whereby we continue to do the right thing when we have got alternatives to do wrong, that we continue to do the right thing because we know that it's what we should do, even when it's painful. Of course, the other one is fairness. We've got to teach others and teach ourselves to deal fairly with others. And number 5 is respect, and 6 is responsibility and accountability. This work ethics. If we embrace this ethics, we will avoid a situation where our education systems produce people who are good at maths and science, but they're bad at life.
You can create a new beginning. Leading with a purpose must always consider communicating purpose-driven strategies, including how to align your business operations, your environmental, your social operations, whatever it is. You want to make sure that you are positioned. You have integrity, you have character, all those things that my colleagues spoke about already. And then you want to be measurable. You want to make sure that you are making an impact. You are creating followers. You are creating leaders. Because beginning, you are going to follow and then you're going to lead. Purpose in your heart, that you will not become a statistic. And you are fearfully and wonderfully made. How to foster strong national work ethic? You're making money and you have financial obligations. You must commit to paying those obligations. You must do it in a timely manner. Don't dodge the bill collector. Face the music and deal with your situation head on. and take the opportunity to build an ethical culture that can lead to sustainable advantages. The culture you build in your home, in your company, can make or break you. The world is our oyster. It's up to us to find the pearl. So if you're going to address things in the world, the next generation, now that you are valued, you know that you are valued and appreciated in your endeavor to be successful, ensure that you are principled, honest, trustworthy, and good of character, and has good character. It is more important to take wise counsel from your elders, allow process to guide you. You are your brand. Exercise your brains, learn new things, interact with other people, improve your relationship with others, and be the change you want to see. And one of the things I've learned, and this is what guides me, let your purpose be your focus. I hope what we shared today was able to help you in anything in all directions you find yourself in from today on.